Hey there, everyone. This is Art Dill, your Emini success coach for FuturesTradingCompany.net for a recap of our trades that we took Monday, February 6th, 2012, and had a decent day today in a very narrow range. So we brought out our 50-tick entry chart, and we were using the 3-minute chart with the price on the Keltner channel band, and I actually ended up taking two trades pre-market. One was at the 609, and it was after we were writing this lower Keltner channel band down. Got a entry trigger that fired here, and we went long at 12,753. I exited a contract at 12,759. We got up to a high of 12,766, and when we were up to that level, I brought my other contract up to the 12,759 exit area, and that's where we were stopped out. So plus 12 points on our first trade of the day. The second trade I took was really at 728, and again it was a trigger entry. 12,754 was the entry, and it actually filled us right when the market actually opened. Took a little heat, but then the market turned down and we got filled on our first target of 12,747. Got to a low of 12,743. 742 was actually my next stop. I brought my second contract to break even, and as you can see, price turned back higher and stopped us out at break even on our second contract. Our third trade was at 641. That was well after the market was opened, and it was a short trigger entry. 12,762 is where we got filled. And I only got one contract off there. I was trying to get a fill higher on the second contract and was not successful. And we took our first target at 12,754. And the low of the move was actually 12,750. So a nice target. One contract only because we did not get a fill on our second entry. So plus 8 points on that third trade. The fourth trade we took was at 658, and it was a short, another short, and it was a trigger short, 12,767. That's where I got a fill, and then put my at a split stop once I got within one tick of my first target. I put a stop in at 12,762. And a stop in at 12,777, and we were stopped out on both of those. So that was a negative 15 total points on that stop out. Our next trade was at 728, and again, this was a split entry, 12,763, 12,768 longs. And I got a first target on my 12,763. Price reached 12,772. And so I had gotten 7 points on this, so I put my stop. Oh, pardon me. I put my stop 761 on my 768 fill, and that was stopped out reached a low here of 12,752. So that was a net break-even trade on the fourth trade of the day. We had one more trade, and that was at 752. And this was a nice trade, a nice entry, and I put a up arrow here on the 3-minute chart to just show you where price was on the 3-minute chart in the lower Keltner channel band here. We basically had put in a double bottom near the daily pivot, and I had a trigger fire here, did not take the trigger entry, waited for the breakout and took a breakout entry at 12,764. We took 12,771 and 12,779 as targets. So a nice gain. A total of 22 Dow points on that trade, and was very happy with this trade just because of the setup, the fact that we were looking at the daily pivot area where price was in our lower Keltner channel band here, had a trigger, broke a nice pivot, so that was a very nice trade setup. So overall for the day, the 6th of February, 4 winning trades, 1 losing trade, and a net plus 32 Dow points. We are going in the right direction, hoping for a little bit more volatility in the coming days here to make February a fabulous one for trading. Have a great evening, everyone. We'll post our results after we're through trading tomorrow, February 7th.